Johnny Somali. I am so sick of hearing those two words in that explicit sequential order. I feel like I've been hearing about this guy for most of my life, and it's been like years since he's done all this, and he's only now being charged. I don't know why the legal system has to move so slowly, especially when this guy has a gargantuan amount of evidence against him. I'm not going to go through it all because I mean, other people like Legal Mindset and Atazi have done it way better. I mean, they actually went there and saw the trial, so go watch them if you're interested in that. But this is some streamer punk who he did things like pouring out his soup inside of a convenience store, blasting music, dancing provocatively on statues that are symbolic of tons of girls, teenagers who were sexually enslaved by the Japanese army and things like that. He's a glitch. He's a glitch in the Matrix. This guy is an alien. Not a Somalian kind of alien. He's in fact not even Somalian, but he is an alien to planet Earth. I don't know what you do with people like this. He's like an adult child. Like, what do you really do with him? I mean, it's like a 4-year-old causing issues, or maybe like an elementary schooler, like flipping up girls' skirts, twerking on top of the teacher's desk, drawing a penis on the chalkboard, eating bugs, all this stuff he does for attention. And what do you do with him, really? I mean, they're sentencing him to 6 months of hard labor in some specialized Korean camp. He's going to be charged. He deep faked some girl. I think she was 18, but he deep faked her on stream, no less, as well. That's how deranged this person is, and he's getting charged as like a sex predator for that, which I think that lasts for like 5 years or something. But I mean, is this enough? I don't think so. I don't think 6 months is going to change this guy's mind. I mean, this guy was insulting the judge, screaming at people, cussing them out, all while this was going on, thinking he'd get out of it. Or maybe he wasn't thinking he'd get out of it. I mean, he might have been. But honestly, people like this, they will suffer a little bit, and then they will farm it later. These are the people, whenever you see like ICE arresting someone or a girl being arrested or whatever, they always, I have to have my phone. I have to record you so that everyone can see what you're doing to me. Like, the cops are recording you. They have body cams. You're being recorded from numerous different sources. You're just recording it so that you can put it on TikTok, and then you can pretend that you're oppressed, and then you can open up a GoFundMe or something. Like, that's how these people seem to think, I guess, anyway. It's hard to tell because they are truly mentally deviants. I mean, I honestly, I feel bad for them a bit. Like, imagine you're born just different from everybody else, and you can never really fit in. Like, it is kind of sad in that way, but at the same time, this guy's an issue. Like, what do you do with him? Honestly, I keep thinking about it. Like, what amount of prison time is going to fix this? Is there a way to rehabilitate him? I really don't think so. I mean, everyone thinks prison is worthless. Like, pretty much everyone thinks it's worthless. Some people, like the people in New York City, seem to think that prison is racist for some inexplicable reason. But as for people in general, they don't really think, I mean, most people don't seem to think that prison's good, that it helps anyone, that it rehabilitates them. And I think the same. I don't know how you would go about doing that. Like, I think giving people a kind of community, like if there was some sort of prison farm where people could go live on the farm and they could learn some skills and they could take care of the animals and they could do something meaningful, like actually like making food and making something, building something, helping the world out. I don't know, build a railroad or whatever. Like, I know these things, that's a lot of extra steps to take care of the prisoners while you're in these situations. Like, I don't know, how do you put prisoners on a farm without causing a problem? You put like an exploding collar around their neck or something? I don't know. Like, you'd have to do something pretty crazy, like comical, really, like full on One Piece style. But I don't know. I don't know how else you deal with him, really. Like, this guy's going to permanently be a nuisance in everyone's side, right? He's just a constant thorn in the paw. What can be done about him? Prison time's not going to fix it. He's going to get out. And he's going to do the same thing. He might be reformed for a short amount of time, but these kinds of people, they always slip back into bad habits, and 6 months is not enough to break a habit, or however much time he's spent like flittering around South Korea in the meanwhile. Like, since all this started, it's been a while, but I don't know. I just, and he has no care for anybody as well. He did the same crap in Japan, same crap in I think it was Israel, and obviously he must have done it in loads of other places. So no respect, no decency. And what I say, personally, I say that if these clowns want a stage, people like him, if they want a stage, I think we should give it to them. I mean, people are so mad about certain concepts, like, just throwing it out there, death games, right? But you have the UFC, you have boxing, You have wrestling, you have American football. All of these things cause very, very severe injuries, death in some cases. Why is that okay? Why is that okay, but we can't bring back the death games? Some people, they're just, they're better off. They're better off where they belong. And some people, maybe they don't belong in society. Maybe, open up the Roman Colosseum again. You take Ninja Warrior and you replace the water with some Mega Man spikes at the bottom of it. American Gladiator, you change out those foam rollers for like spinning blades, or you have like a real Temple of Doom with actual traps, like the arrow traps and the boulder that chases you. Things like that, Or hey, he's in South Korea right now, right? I mean, I could think of an idea there. Squid Games? Why not? Why not? I mean, they want a stage to play on, right? They want to entertain people. Why not allow them to entertain people? Instead, you're just going to let them run free, running around. A guy went to Japan and starts running around screaming Fukushima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, atomic bombs, things like that. Like, why do we tolerate this? Why is this allowed? Why do people, I mean, is it just a protected demographic? Is it because he's insane? Is it because of his skin color? Why is it protected? Like, Japan probably didn't arrest this dude, or probably didn't do anything serious to him because he's an American citizen, right? And I think South Korea probably didn't go after the max. They wanted like a 3-year charge, I think they wanted. They wanted a more severe charge for him, and he got away with 6 months, and then the sex predator thing for 5 years or whatever. But God, it's just not enough. It's not enough, and people are too afraid to do something about this guy. The West is too afraid because of optics. The East is too afraid to do anything severe, probably because he's an American citizen. And the guy, and they should be. The guy puts on a freaking MAGA hat and then goes whining to Trump, begging for help. I mean, and that's exactly the problem with these people. They know all the spells. They know how to get away with things. I can use my skin color. I can use my gender. I can use my mental derangement. The last things he was doing in court was apparently saying that, I'm young. I have my whole life ahead of me. I miss my family. I promise I won't do it anymore. Like, you're ruining my life by sentencing me to prison. Your life needs to be ruined, man. You're ruining everyone else's life. It's about time you get some just desserts. I hate seeing things like this because I know that nothing is going to be done about it. Like, you see so many body cam videos, police body cam videos. I've seen so many. I mean, presumably other people watch them too. They're very funny. Where someone causes so much mayhem, wastes so many people's time. They go through the system. They're on paperwork and everything, and then they just get off scot-free. Like, even if they're engaged in something that is definitely a crime, somehow they just get out of it. I mean, it's not every time, but it's usually the case where people are not punished for things. And it's not like this guy, like, really hurt anyone or anything. So I'm not saying that he should be, like, literally thrown in the Roman Colosseum, but I'm just saying that our punishments are way too light, and I don't know what this guy needs. Maybe there is no helping Johnny Somali. Maybe it's just too far gone, or maybe he was ever since birth just too deranged. But I think people in general, this is society in general, we can have a higher trust society, a better society with real punishments. And when we see people like this, like, this is as bad as it gets without causing actual violence to somebody. We see people like this get off basically scot-free after being a menace in numerous different countries, showing no remorse, doubling down, tripling down on all of his horribleness. He doesn't care. He straight up admits that he lies to the judge, screams at them. He's just the prime example. I mean, honestly, we should be thankful to Johnny Somali for exposing just how weak our legal systems are, and people should actually do something about it. Unfortunately, all we can do is sit here and wish that people would do something about it, whilst knowing that it will never actually happen. It's disappointing. I honestly, I legitimately feel at this point that nothing is going to change, at least in the Western world. I feel like nothing is going to change until we have a full-scale war. I think that thought is like, it's eating into my brain more and more every day. It's a brain worm for me. I feel like the gender roles are not going to change. The protected classes are not going to change. The immigrant problem, it's maybe getting like a little bit better in some cases, but then there's pushback, and they're trying to do other things that are just going to make it worse. It's just like, what do you do? What do you do with Johnny Somali? Nothing, I guess. You put him in prison for 6 months, and he's going to come out and be the exact same nuisance that he was before, and we'll be asking the exact same questions. And then he'll probably go back in over and over and over. At the very least, I think this guy is just a class clown. Like, he might go in prison 10 times, 50 times, but it is hard to imagine him being that lunatic on the bus who just randomly starts beating the crap out of somebody or stabbing them or something. I mean, you see that so much, and that's really what I hate the most, and that's why, Johnny Somali, he's the perfect example of how we let people get away with stuff until they get worse and worse and worse. Thankfully, I really don't think he is going to be violent, but how do you fix them? How do you fix these people? Can you fix them? I don't know. I'm disappointed that he only got 6 months, or maybe I'm disappointed that I don't think that prison's going to help him. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about that, honestly. All I know for sure is that I'm disappointed in the legal system. This time in South Korea, also Japan, which didn't really do anything to him at all. I think Israel, I'm not sure if he fled Israel before they had a chance to do anything to him or what, but damn, we've got to change. We can't be so passive aggressive to these people. Not even aggressive, really, just passive. Passive, apathetic, complacent to these people who are making the world a worse place for all of us. I don't know what's got to change, but something's got to change. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, if you agree, please do the YouTube things.